Now I will show you the video where people in the street are answering the same question, and the question is, what are the Americans like? And this video will actually have subtitles, so it will be super easy for you. So if you hear any other words that will be used in this video and you like these words, you can write them after the video, or if you have any comments, things that you agree or disagree with, then you can also write, okay? But after the video, it's very short, so it has subtitles. So what are the Americans like? I believe it's this. I have two videos, so I have to decide which one to show first, which one I need to show first. Okay, so let's hope that's the right one. Yeah, what are the Americans like?
What are the Americans like?
The Americans are very self-confident.
What are Americans like?
Very friendly, very accommodating, very open. They're not reserved at all.
What are the Americans like?
Pleasant, outgoing, and helpful when you're on holiday there.
What are the Americans like?
Arrogant.
What are the Americans like?
Loud.
Yeah, loud. Quite nice, friendly, very friendly people, but very loud.
Friendly but loud.
Over the top.
What are the Americans like?
Very friendly, very outgoing, loud, you know, just very outspoken, really.
What are the Americans like?
A bit brash, bit overconfident, but generally likeable.
What are the Americans like?
Okay, in small doses.
What are the Americans like?
Overweight.
Okay, so that was it. What things do you agree with? You know, they mentioned some other words, not the ones that you mentioned. So what things do you agree with? Last girl is right, overweight, yeah. Unfortunately. Small doses, yeah, they're okay in small doses, yeah. They're actually very friendly. Self-confident, loud, outgoing. Outgoing. Yeah, I think that the most popular answer was loud, and then kind of overconfident or arrogant sometimes, but I think loud was the most popular answer. Okay, good. Later on, we will talk about, or you will watch a video about some other nationality, or not rather nationality, but people who live in certain country. Overweight, лишний вес, overweight, W-E-I-G-H-T, or obese, yes, Sergey, or obese, с излишним весом. So later on we'll watch a video about another country, but now we'll focus on some negative personality traits. Okay? Arrogant, yes, it's how it is written. So negative personality traits. Okay, so moody, actually a very, very, very good word, because oh, you're asking me. Sorry, Alexander. Sorry, I didn't understand. Thank you, Sergey, for helping me. Yeah, now you know, Alexander. Arrogant and высокомерный. Okay, good. So moody, it's a person whose mood changes quickly or changes without any reason. And usually moody is used to be applied for women. You know, I can't think of a man who is moody. I don't know any moody men in my life. Okay, So mood, это настроение. Moody is a person whose mood changes very quickly. Actually, not a very good thing at all, especially if you talk to men and ask them about women. So greedy, it's a person who is the antipode of generous. Somebody who likes his money and his stuff to himself. Lazy, okay, you already know that. No need to stop. Narrow-minded. Okay, so yeah. Narrow-minded. Remember open-minded? Open-minded people who are open for new ideas, who like to think. And so narrow-minded, it's somebody who is very, very limited in their thinking. Doesn't know much, that isn't interested in many things. Actually, I find that Americans are quite narrow-minded people often, because, for example, you can meet a person who is 60 years old and who has never been outside the United States, never traveled to any other country, maybe Mexico, the only country, and is not really interested in anything that goes on in the world. And I think Russians are the opposite of this. I actually think that I seldom meet narrow-minded Russian people. So I think that's a good thing for you. It's your national thing. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably, Tatiana. Сытый желудок, ленивый мозг. Probably. Yeah. So stubborn, stubborn as a donkey, or stubborn as an ass. Somebody who's, likes his own way. Yeah. And naughty, usually applied for children. You know, if you say, "Oh, my boss is naughty," then it's usually not in this context. It's more sexual context. But naughty, yes, when we talk about children, we can use this word. Okay, so that's it. That's the negative traits of character. And yes, okay, that's it. This is, I think now we will watch a video about, okay, let's do it because I promised. Another video that I will show you about a country is about Britain. And the reason why I'm kind of reluctant to do it, because you cannot say there is no British nationality. Because in Britain there are 4 nationalities that coexist together. But if you say to a Scotsman, for example, that you're English, or even that you're British, this person will be not very happy. Or if you say to an Irish that you're, Welsh or English. So there is no such a thing as British nationality, but I guess in this video all these people will be united by the fact that they live on the same island or 2 islands. Okay, so what are the British like? Okay, I want to hear your ideas first. What do you think? What are the British like? What idea of Britain, of British people do you have? Okay. Witty, okay, good, Alexander, good. Yeah, just throw your ideas at me. A bit arrogant and sophisticated, okay. Lazy, arrogant, okay, arrogant, good. What else? Stiff, okay. Tactful, good. Very friendly, all right. Calm, clever, tactful, tolerant, reliable. Good. Cold. Cold. Calm. Okay. Yeah. Very stereotypical answers usually. Yeah, that's what usually people say about British. They have very good sense of humor. Yeah. Well, most of them do. Some of them have a horrible sense of humor, just very dirty. Oh, I'm not. Well, Sergey, I only have a British passport. I'm not British by my blood. Okay, good. So we'll watch a video. What are the British like? Please note the words that you haven't used. Okay, something new. Something new. Okay, so what are the British like?
What are the British like?
The British are fair.
What are the British like?
Reserved.
What are the British like?
The British? Stuffy.
What are the British like?
A little snobbish, but otherwise fine.
What are the British like?
Pompous.
Yeah, pompous.
What are the British like?
The British are very well-educated people.
What are the British like?
Very sophisticated.
What are the British like?
They're awful. They're the source of the entire world's problems.
Wow.
Okay, they're the source of the entire world's problems, yeah? Okay, so what words did you hear? The ones that you agree with or you just liked? Some maybe new words for you? Yeah, probably, yeah. Could be. Stuffy, чванливый. Есть такое слово в русском, да? Чванливый. You don't agree, Tatiana. Okay. Okay. Stuffy. Pompous. Good word. Pompous. Пафосные. Пафосные. Помпезные. Пафосные. Pompous. Awful. Ужасные. Ужасные. Напыщенные, да. Awful. Ужасные. Well-educated people. Well, that I should say true. Well, compared to Americans, day and night. British and Americans are like, British are like super intellectual compared to Americans. Snobbish. Snobby. Okay. What else? Yeah, so that's about it. You like Canadians the most. Okay. I actually don't know a lot of Canadians. Reserved. Fair. Fair without E at the end. Первый человек сказал, they are fair. Fair, в этом случае он хотел сказать, что они, что по-русски сказать, fair. Fair может быть справедливый, но в этом случае это адекватные, то есть нормальные. Порядочные, да. Okay. Yeah. Нет, не тщеславные. Тщеславные, наверное, Ольга, вы думаете, it's vanity fair. Нет, это немножко не отсюда. Okay. Порядочные, да. Fair. Good. Thank you, Daria. All right. So neutral traits of character. We are talking about neutral. And some of them are impatient. If you agree, you can say, okay. If not, you can write your comments. But here are the set of neutral, pretty much neutral words. Talkative, already talked about them. Inquisitive, okay, this is a very interesting word. Inquisitive, okay, let's stop here for a moment. Inquisitive, to inquire, I'm sure you know this word, maybe not. To inquire, справляться о чем-то, спрашивать, наводить справку. Inquisitive, it means a person is keen to learn. Inquisitive, a person likes to learn new things. Likes to, go through encyclopedias, Wikipedia, likes to go to the library, likes to read new words and all that. Okay, these are all about British. No. These are not about British anymore. That's just normal words. Любознательный, yes, somebody who likes to learn new things. Also, there is a quiz. No, quiz это не однокоренное, нет. Quiz это опрос или викторина или тест, да, но это не однокоренное. No. Inquisitive. Слово inquisitive происходит от слова inquire. Справляться, узнавать, наводить справки, спрашивать. So inquisitive, любознательный, любопытный. There is another word, curious. Yes, curious, Sergey. Curious is very close to inquisitive. Actually, I think you'll have this word later. Мне кажется, оно будет позже, но я уже начала рассказывать, поэтому я договорю. По-моему, оно следующее даже. Yes, curious, okay. Curious, очень близко по смыслу к слову inquisitive, но inquisitive требует больше мозга, okay, для того, чтобы человеку сказали inquisitive. Curious, это может быть человек, который любопытен, например, в газету там посмотреть или какой-то телевизор или что-то. Inquisitive – это больше человек интеллектуального такого направления, okay? То есть больше читающий и так далее. Curious, он немножко на таком поверхностном уровне. Есть еще слово, по-моему, его не будет у вас, это слово nosy, N-O-S-Y, от слова nose, исследователь, inquisitive, ну, окей. Nosy, от слова nose, это тоже переводится как любопытный, но это человек, который сует нос в чужие дела, да, любопытный в плохом смысле. So if you say, oh, my colleague is very nosy, вы не делаете ей комплимент. Да, Варвара, да, это не очень хорошее слово, nosy. So, или иногда, например, если вы хотите немножко смягчить ситуацию и все-таки влезть куда-то, куда не ваше дело, вы можете сказать, oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be nosy, but who were you with last night when I saw you at the restaurant? Okay? Да, я не хочу показаться любопытной, но... То есть можно таким образом смущать. Да, but I am, yeah. Ну, это очень, кстати, английская вещь. Вот такие обороты. Okay, sorry for the delay. Sorry for the rant. Selfish. Эгоистичный. Okay. Fussy. Fussy. Суетливый. Somebody who is very... You know, usually also applies to women. Especially to older women. You know, if a man is fussy, it's horrible. Women can be fussy about their children, you know, little children, or about their grandchildren, or sometimes women are fussy about their sons, okay? Oh, you know, did you eat today? How are you? Know, are you not cold? Oh, what shall we do? And it's like very, very insecure, very, you know, speaks too much and too much talk. So fussy. Sensitive. Sensitive, well, чувствительный, можно сказать не только у человека, можно сказать у кожи, например, sensitive skin. Sensitive person means that this person is easily touched by something, okay? By you know, bad news, good news. A person who has a soft heart. Человек с мягким сердцем, sensitive, good thing. Strict. Strict, well, that's clear. That's me. I'm a strict teacher, you know. Okay. Thoughtful. Thoughtful. Somebody who likes to think. Thoughtful, я сейчас одну секунду. I'll stop here. Thoughtful имеет два значения, на самом деле, которые можно спутать. Это человек, который любит думать. Такой думающий, да, как-то любит погружаться в свои мысли, thoughtful. И второй thoughtful, например, oh, that was very thoughtful of you, thank you for thinking about me. Это человек, который, тоже помогите мне на русском, это человек, который может подумать о ком-то. Да, вот, например, там вы рассказали, о, у меня какая-то проблема, там, здесь не получается, там с презентацией какой, заботливый. Yes, thank you so much. You are helping me so much today. I'm stuck with Russian sometimes. Внимательный и заботливый, спасибо. У меня иногда застряю с русским языком. Okay, so thoughtful and ambitious. Okay, ambitious, that's clear, you know this word, ambitious. Somebody who is ambitious. Okay, хочу остановиться здесь еще на слове sensitive. которое по опыту очень часто путают со словом sensible. Насколько я помню, его тут не будет дальше в презентации. Я вам его напишу, потому что оно очень нужно. Слово sensible – это человек, который имеет здравый смысл. Это первое значение. То есть человек, который принимает нормальные, адекватные решения. Второе значение, кстати, адекватный. То есть he's a sensible person, да, человек, который последовательный, знаешь от него, чего ожидать, разумный, может еще переводиться, здравомыслящий и так далее. Похоже, да, Сергей написал слово reasonable, неправильно написал, к сожалению. Да, слово reasonable вот такое вот, похоже, это тоже будет адекватный и такой здравомыслящий. Если вы говорите sensible, не о человеке, например, говорите, oh, this was a sensible price. Yeah? She bought it at a sensible price. Она купила это по разумной цене. То точно так же можно сказать reasonable price. Ну, reasonable чуть-чуть будет меньше цена, чем sensible. Но не абсурдная, да, вот это вот противоположно абсурдному. Почему-то путают очень часто sensitive и sensible. Не путайте, пожалуйста. Okay. Good. The next thing is, are you sociable and cheerful? Okay. We will, I think we'll stop here and I'll show you another video about positive people. Okay, and here your task is to basically listen and hear any of the words that we have already used. Or maybe you will see some word that you like, some word that you didn't know before, that I forgot to mention. So just basically, but also for you to relax a little bit, because we'll have more words in the next 40 minutes. So I just want you to stop and relax a little bit. Okay, so here's the video.
Hello and welcome to another Daily Dose of English. Today's request for a Daily Dose comes from Anne in the Russian Federation. Anne asks, I'm a positive girl and I like to smile and to laugh. And I like funny stories that make me chuckle and giggle. What other positive emotions can we express? How do they differ from each other? Thank you in advance. How do they differ from each other? Thank you in advance. Well, Anne, you certainly do look like a positive girl. As an optimist myself, I like positive, optimistic people. I thought I could best answer your question by taking a look at the characteristics of positive people. For a start, positive people don't see problems. They see challenges. They're courageous and determined rather than fearful and indecisive. They have faith in themselves and faith in others. Positive people enjoy life by accepting whatever life offers them. They have faith in life rather than being afraid of life. They don't complain about what life has handed them, and they see every situation as an opportunity. This comes from their self-reliance and their self-confidence. Their flexibility helps them to adjust to change. Their flexibility helps them to adjust to change. Positive people are open-minded and welcome new ideas. They're tolerant rather than intolerant. They can accept another's view rather than insisting on their own point of view. They avoid negative thoughts. Positive people are a joy to be around, and positive people absorb the positivity of others while radiating their own positivity. Negative people drain the positive energy from others until they've made everyone miserable and down. Positive people don't listen to gossip or other meaningless chit-chat. People who gossip are full of negative thoughts and are best avoided by positive folk. Positive people's abhorrence of the small-minded gossip comes from their own consideration and thoughtfulness towards others and their willingness to trust. Positive people act right away without making excuses or avoiding doing. They're systematic and organized and seek perfection rather than allowing imperfection to remain. However, they are realistic enough and self-assured enough to avoid the trap of perfectionism. Their self-discipline helps them to achieve their goals, aided by their persistence and determination. They keep focused on their goals and ambitions and are motivated to achieve. These traits are easily seen through their enthusiasm. Positive people express themselves in a positive way. Their speech is full of positive ideas and thoughts, and rarely allows negative thoughts to intrude. They're also candid and express their ideas and feelings openly. They're humble, and their humility avoids the deceit that arrogant, conceited and egocentric people indulge in. Positive people value honesty, above all people indulge in. Positive people value honesty, above all things, and can easily see through dishonesty. They're generous and giving rather than stingy or selfish. They express goodwill rather than ill will or malice, and find it almost impossible to hate. Positive people are also loyal and devoted. However, show them ingratitude and you may well wonder where they went. They are self-giving rather than self-centered, and they value sincerity over insincerity. Positive people have positive body language. That is, they stand upright and look the world in the eye. They smile a lot and use positive gestures. Laughter and humour make up a large part of their lives. As Anne said, she likes to chuckle and giggle when listening to funny stories. Even so, positive people have an obvious maturity about them.
Okay, that's enough, I think, of the conversation. So I'm not going to ask you the words that this gentleman has used, because obviously there are too many of them, and he likes to talk. But my question to you is, what impression did you get? Is he positive or negative? I already have an answer of Sergey, but what do you think? Is this man positive or negative? I don't see anybody's answers, unfortunately. He's boring, you think? Okay. Maria thinks he's boring. Who else? He is very positive. Okay. Neutral. Jana. Okay. Talkative. Yeah, that's a good point. Calm. Positive. Okay. All right, good. Thank you very much. Now, questions to you, if you don't mind. Okay. There are lots and lots of questions here, but I'm not asking you to answer them here. Okay, but please just decide for yourself. Okay, just choose between the two. Okay, you need to choose one of the. Короче, из двух золом надо будет выбрать. Okay, don't write it here. Just decide for yourself. So, are you sociable and cheerful? Are you shy and calm? Are you ambitious and stubborn? Are you narrow-minded and clever? Are you talkative and curious? Are you greedy or generous? Are you lazy or hardworking? Are you thoughtful or fussy? Are you patient or impatient? Okay. Well, I think these were some very, very good questions for you to consider, and I will ask you more questions later. But now, I would like us to, you're lazy and hardworking. Okay, Irina, that's a good combination. Very controversial. But continuing the English character talk, we will, I will read a little text for you, actually a very good text. I believe it's very accurate. And it has some new words for you. So if you thought that you had enough words, you were wrong. You'll have more words now. And as I said at the beginning, I feel for you because you'll probably end up having like 150 words after today's webinar, which is a lot of words. So continuing to talk about English national character, it's short, I promise, it won't be long. So I'll make it a little bit bigger for you. Okay, so almost every nation has a reputation of some kind. Well, we all agreed on that, yes? We play the game, you know that. For example, the Russian people are generous, open-hearted, and kind. Yes, and you will all say, yes, that's true. The Spaniards are noble and very proud. Okay, here's the word noble that we didn't have, which is actually a very good word. Слово noble, у вас его не было, очень классное слово, noble. Spaniards are noble and very proud. The French are amorous and gay. Okay? Пожалуйста, не думайте, что слово gay значит только гей. Гей до 60-х, 70-х годов было нормальное слово, которое означало просто веселый. So if you want to say, я веселый человек, I'm a gay person. Ну, наверное, сейчас уже никто так не скажет. Но тем не менее, the French are amorous and gay and light-minded. Okay? Такие легкомысленные, light-minded. We say that the Germans are very efficient, but rather dull. Dull. Такие скучные, да, как машины. Рациональные, эффективные, но скучные. The Americans are boastful, energetic, technical-minded, and easygoing. Okay, I'm not sure about technical-minded of Americans. I don't know if all of them are so, but nevertheless. Okay, now what about the English? Many people, especially those who never lived in England, boastful. What is boastful? To boast – это хвастаться. Boastful – это хвастуны, хвастливые. Okay, now what about the English? Many people, especially those who never lived in England, picture the Englishman so. A tall, slim, fair-haired gentleman with aristocratic features, conscious of his historic mission to rule the world, contemptuous of all other non-English nations, formal, cold, haughty, very reserved, even in his relations with his fellow Englishmen. Okay. Ну, тут у вас были слова новые, думаю. Contemptuous, okay, the same as arrogant, but more beautiful word, sophisticated word. Haughty, okay, здесь обратите внимание, это французское слово, искаженный французский, H не произносится. Haughty, надменный, высокомерный, слово haut французского высокий. Very reserved, even his relationship, okay. Good. Living in luxury in his suburban country house, which is supposed to be his castle, and going on short round-the-world trips in a private yacht, just to prove that Britain still remains the country of great sailors, very conservative in his political and social views. Okay, and the last one, well-bred, okay, this is an interesting word, breed, to breed. Who knows the word to breed? The word breed. a noun breed. Кто знает слово breed? Breed. Кто знает слово breed? Breed и to breed. No one. No. Breed – это порода. For example, dog breed. What breed of dog do you have? Yeah? Какая порода у тебя? To breed – это выращивать. Например, если вы говорите I'm breeding lamb. Okay? Я выращиваю ягнят. Or I'm breeding, well, I don't know, German shepherds. Я выращиваю немецких овчарок. Выращивать или, соответственно, воспитывать. Вот это слово well-bred, это очень такое английское слово, хорошо взросшенный, взросшенный в хороших условиях, да, воспитанный. Well-bred, polite, quiet, silent, fond of sports and animals, and at last, possessing a great sense of humor, a special English type of humor, often difficult to understand for foreigners. Okay. Аленка написала well-bred породистый. No, нет. Well-bred породистый будет pedigree. Слово pedigree. А вот это было бы породистый. Мне кто-то говорил, что у вас есть корм для собак. Pedigree cow. Yeah? Это слово pedigree, это тоже будет порода. Слово pedigree. Pedigree, he's a pedigree person or painter or student or, I don't know, son. Brought up, to bring up, да, это синоним. To breed или, excuse me, to breed или to bring up это синоним. Я бы не сказала, что это американский чистый синоним, это просто проще слово. Да, у всех слов есть ряд, который самое такое заумное слово и самое простое. Вот, to bring up немножко полегче слово. Okay, good. So here you had some words. Well, after the webinar, of course, you have all the materials so you can go through. And now I should get moving. Хорошо воспитанный, вышкаленный. Я бы не сказала, Ирина, что вышкаленный – это хорошо воспитанный. Для меня вышкаленный – это более такой бездумно. То есть well-bred – это человек, который автоматически это делает, не только на людях. Хорошо воспитанный, ну, короче, мы все разобрались. Вылощенный, может быть, был слово, таким лоском воспитанием. Anyway, don't talk about that too much. Okay, that's your home task, to translate the word well-bred into Russian. Okay, thank you. Now, the last thing before the test that I would like to talk about is horoscopes. Okay, that's your personal matter, totally, whether you believe in horoscopes or not. But I'm going to use horoscopes as a source of English today. Okay? So, well, question to you. Do you ever read horoscopes in newspapers or magazines or on the internet? Do you ever read horoscopes? Anybody? Sometimes, okay? Yes, of course, okay. How not? Okay. Sometimes, okay. Good, sometimes. Who else? Yes, Alenka says no. Good. Who else? Okay, those of you who read them, do you find them accurate? Do you find that what you read actually happens with you? Are they accurate? Do you find them accurate? In Britain, they are rubbish. They are not accurate at all. It's a total drivel. No. Well, what about Russia? Are they accurate or not? No. Okay. Well, we'll see. The 12 zodiac signs are categorized under 4 natural elements fire, earth, air, and water. Okay, you know this, but I'm just doing it in English. So I'm going to read different horoscope signs, and I will ask you to write down yours. Okay, I hope, even if you don't believe in horoscopes, I think that you all know your horoscope sign. So fire category, and the signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Again, sorry for the big words. This is Latin, so it's not English. But usually horoscopes are not pronounced correctly. Ну, обычно я слышу, что не очень правильно их произносят, поэтому я хочу вам, чтобы вы их правильно слышали. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay? Okay, у нас это Овен, Лев и Стрелец. Okay. Earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Телец, Дева и Козерог. Air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Близнецы, Весы и Водолей. And water, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Очень часто слышу, что читают Gemini, неправильно, Gemini, и читают Pisces, тоже неправильно, будет Pisces. Okay, we have a little chat going on here. Okay, people wait till the end of the webinar, then you can be friends. Okay, I want to be friends with all of you, by the way. Right, so what is your horoscope sign? Can you write down, please? Who are you? Yeah, I already see 2 people, but I need more. Who are you? Okay, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Aries, Taurus, Aries. Okay, who else? Sagittarius. Anybody else? Okay. All right, I think everybody who wanted to write something already did. And you, okay, Gemini 1. Okay, I actually saw 4 people who are the same sign as me. I counted. And I'm Taurus. So I saw 4 Tauruses here. I'm Taurus. I was born in April. All right. So here there are some other words, okay, but I don't want to go through them because they all refer to the horoscope video, because we will not be able to watch a video.